welcome to another episode of Wandering Photography. Brought a picnic with me today. I'm eating a cucumber which I grew in my garden. It's very nice. I'm doing something a bit different today. Normally when I go wandering and I walk for a few miles. Today's going to be more about driving. We're going to go around the 3 castles in Wales. We're starting at this one, which is a white castle, and then we're going to drive to the next 2. There is a route for walking around the 3, but it's quite long and my legs are not up for that right now. So we're going to have a venture around here. I can see a lot of butterflies in this long grass, so I'm debating about getting my long lens out and trying to capture a few of those, but I'm not sure they're actually resting on anything. I think they're just flying quite fast, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's go and see what we can find, shall we? The butterflies are too quick, but there are ladybirds and little red bugs that are quite cool, so I've taken a few pictures of those. Do you reckon this path's going to go all the way around the moat, or am I going to end up going in the wrong direction? Guess you don't know unless you try. That's the end. Must just be so you can get the view, which is pretty good to be fair. Yay, I got some pictures of some butterflies. Well, there were two butterflies in the same thing. Pretty sure they were speckled woods because they had the like circular target on them. I was filming and then I literally just shoved my camera in my bag and I was like, get out the way, I need to change my lens. So hopefully they came out alright, because if they did, I will show them to you now. And now there's more, so I'm probably just going to put you away and focus on my photography because it's hard to film and take pictures at the same time, so sorry. Oh my god, it's hot. Well, my car's saying 26 degrees, but it's quite muggy as well. When the sun comes out, it's absolutely roasting. Fortunately, it's not out that much. The butterflies are very speedy. So I got a couple of shots when they eventually landed. I think that's the satisfying bit, is when you stand and watch them for ages, and then you eventually get the shot. It's quite satisfying. Right, so that's White Castle down, Grosmont Castle next. Let's go. That is where they're linked. All three of them were given to Hubert de Burgh as a source of income when King John made him custodian of the Welsh marches in 1201. for air conditioning. Well, that was Grosmont Castle. Very pretty, quite small. Wouldn't spend very long there, to be honest. I think I got a few photos, so that's all I can ask for, really. I definitely wouldn't recommend this if you're not comfortable with driving on single track country roads, because there is a lot of them. I mean, you just drive really slow. I'm pretty sure almost the entire drive from White Castle to here, I was going about 20 miles an hour, so yeah, I mean, I don't mind it too much, but it's definitely something to think about if you think about doing this. It's also now 29 degrees and it's only 3 o'clock, so I think it's going to get hotter yet. So let's get the last one done, Skenfrith Castle, and then head home. Maybe try and find an ice cream on the way. Maybe. Let's go. Well, that was a bit awkward. The castle's right next to the river, and so because it's so hot, I think there's loads of people just playing in the river, but then they're just chilling in the castle, inside the castle. It's quite nice that they're enjoying it. Makes it very awkward for filming because I don't want to get any kids or people getting changed in my videos, and I don't want to take any pictures of that either, so there you go. We've got one picture, I think, that I've taken. Yeah, but I hope you've enjoyed exploring the 3 castles with me, all in various states of ruin, but quite cool. They're interesting because they're similar in some ways but very different in others, which is interesting given that from the signs I've read he seemed to knock the majority of them down and then start again, so you'd think they would be quite similar, but they're not. Yeah, anyway, there's a lot more castles to explore in Wales, so I'm sure we'll have some more adventures around the castles to go yet. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye!